You're excited. Why not? It feels like it's been like 84 years, but you're finally ready to close on your new construction home. So your builder rep calls you and is all excited and says, hey, we're ready to do the final sign off, or we're ready to do the final walkthrough on your house. Wait a second, not so fast. There are certain things you need to check off on before you close on your new construction home and before you run into these costly mistakes like this, or this. In today's video, we've got your final walkthrough checklist, things that you guys need to check off on before you close on your new construction home. If you are new here to my channel, thank you so much for hopping on. We're putting out new videos every week about what it's like to live in New Braunfels. And what's it like to live in New Braunfels? Well, for one, very big one, we have a lot of new construction homes being built right now, and a lot of those homes are getting ready to close really soon. But remember, your home cannot close, your new construction home cannot close unless the items that need to be corrected are actually corrected. It says so right there in your contract. We represent a lot of families building new construction homes, so we know what we're looking for. And what we want to do is share this final walkthrough checklist with you so that you know what to look for before you close on your house. So here is my top 15 things to look for on this final walkthrough checklist. All right, so when you get to the home, the first thing you want to do is check the appliances. Number one, turn on the oven. It should take only a few moments to feel the heat. Okay, so the oven is working, check. Number two, check the gas range. Make sure all those flames are popping, pop, 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 pop. So check, 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 check. So that's working. Number three, check the microwave. Bring a cup of coffee, bring a cup of water to heat up for a couple minutes. And look, we've got hot water, so microwave checks off. Number four, check the dishwasher. Run a cycle when you get there, hit the button. And here's why we check things, guys, because in this case, on one of our homes here, the dishwasher is leaking through the door and leaking all over the floor. So you let the builder know, and the builder puts this on their list of things to fix before you close on your house. All right, before we jump into number 5 on our final walkthrough checklist, you're gonna be during this final sign-off, final walkthrough, you're gonna be with your builder's customer service person, and that customer service person may say, you know what, hey look, we know the dishwasher's not working, or we know the plumbing's not working, but hey, you know what, let's just close on the house. We can fix those things after you close, and we can fix those things in warranty. Your response should be, no. Well, in so many words, something like that. Because, not for the obvious reasons, don't ever go into warranty on something major, but guys, keep in mind, we have a shortage of workers in Texas and throughout the country. You've heard it time and time again on my videos. So if you go under warranty on a major thing, guess what? How long it's gonna take to get to you? It could take weeks to get to you, and you may not be able to shower or go to the bathroom. So do not go under warranty on major items. Now, every builder wants to close, and you want to close on your house, finally, right? But don't do so at your expense. A good builder wants to hand you your home in good condition. All right, back to the final walkthrough checklist on your new construction home. At number 5, make sure you run the bath and the showers to make sure there are no leaks. And to make sure, especially in the stand-up showers, that the water drains properly and doesn't pool, because if it pools, you're gonna have issues and you're gonna have to have warranty come in and fix all the tiles. So make sure you do that, make sure it drains properly. While you're in the bathroom, here's number 6 on the list, check for proper caulking around the tub, or really any of the wet areas around the house, like under the countertops. Make sure your grout lines are sealed to prevent things like mold, mildew, and to prevent leaks as well. We'll call this 6A. Check all the toilets to make sure they all flush properly. I know it sounds simple, but you can overlook these things. Check it with toilet paper. Every one of them checked off except for this one. See, this is why we check, guys. So this goes on the builder's list of things to fix before closing. Number 7, make sure you take a peek in the attic, because you're looking here specifically for exposed water lines. Why is that important? Because on occasion in Texas, we get temperatures below freezing. which means that you want your water lines insulated to avoid any Titanic experience where the pipes burst and the water lines burst and you have all this water all of a sudden gushing throughout your home like the hallways of the Titanic. So you want your water lines insulated, and it's a good thing we checked this one because look here, the insulation on this water line is torn apart. So the builder has to know about this, and this goes on the builder's list to fix before they close on your home. Number 8, make sure the thermostat is working. Make sure the AC and the heat is blowing properly. Shut the doors and the windows first and then jack down the temp or jack up the temperature. You'll hear that familiar click, you know, when you put the temperature up or down, and then obviously you're gonna feel it too. So this checks off. Number 9, check every faucet in every room to make sure you have hot and cold water running, and we do here, so we're good to go. Number 10, make sure all your light switches are working, all wired properly. Do this in every room. Ceiling fans are really popular here in Texas, so make sure those switches and those fans are working. And this is tedious, I know, but well worth the check. Make sure your outlets are working and electricity is flowing through all the outlets in all the rooms. Number 11, make sure all your windows open and close properly in all rooms. Make sure you have window screens. Hey guys, I know this is a lot of work, but it is your house. Remember, catch everything before you close on your house to prevent anything coming back at you after you close and you have to have warranty come out, and you know, that could take forever. Number 12, check all your drawers and cabinets. Make sure they open and shut properly. Make sure your cabinet doors are facing the right way. Make sure your cabinets are not missing shelving. Number 13, check all your exterior doors. Make sure there's no light coming in. If you can see light coming through, it's either because there's no weather stripping or it needs to be replaced. And if you can see the light coming through, you're probably gonna pay a little extra on your utility bill. Which brings us to number 14 on the final walkthrough checklist. Go over the irrigation system with your builder. Make sure your sprinkler heads are set on the proper schedule. From December to March in Texas during the winter season, our grass is dormant. It's brown. It's supposed to look brown. It's not dead. Don't worry about it. So you only have to water your grass maybe once a week and in the morning, and then just call it a day. When spring hits, pick it up. Water it twice a week. And then when summer hits, water your grass 3 times a week. Number 15 on the final walkthrough checklist is very important. It's also the most overlooked item, and that is gutters and downspouts. Why? Because a lot of builders and new construction homes do not provide gutters and downspouts. I know, kind of crazy in their standard features. It's an upgrade for many. Or you may have to wait till you close to purchase them outside of the builder, but do it. Gutters and downspouts are very important because when it rains in Texas and it comes down in droves and buckets, you want that rainwater shed away from the home to prevent any water damage. The same goes for your grading around the house. That area where next to butting up to the house you want that to be in decline. So the water sheds away from your home to prevent, again, any water damage. This is my final walkthrough checklist. What's yours? What kind of things do you look for when you walk through that final sign off, that final walkthrough? The more items we have on our list here, guys, the more protected all of us are. Now, checking these items is like checking the heartbeat of our house before we close. If you want an MRI of your house, of your new construction home, I strongly recommend hiring a third-party inspector who has a trained and licensed eye to see things that we cannot see. And so when they get done with that report, they're going to hand that over to the builder so the builder can fix what the inspector has found that needs to be fixed. And remember, you should have at least 2 inspections, third-party inspections in a new construction build, pre-drywall and a final one. And this is something that a good builder is going to tell you, hey, the more eyes we have on the house, the better. And if you guys, any of you have your eyes on moving to New Braunfels, I would love to be a real estate resource of choice. You can email me, you can call me, or you can shoot me a text. As always, guys, thanks so much for watching this video, and we'll see you in the next one.